Hello and welcome back to REINA Guide, but this is part 2. I guess I'm going to call this part 2 because I just can't think of another name for it. But yeah, so today's video, we're going to go over all the things that I missed that I can think of and that people in the comments on the previous video on the actual REINA Guide pointed out to me that I got things wrong or I missed things. And yeah, thanks for those tips because REINA is very, very complicated and I was never going to find all the tech. So thank you guys for finding the tech for me. Cut out some extra work for me, so I do appreciate it. And today we're going to go over those things. For those comments, I'm going to have them on screen just to give a shout out to those people who helped me out with this in the comment section. So yeah, big thanks to you guys. And also a big thanks to everybody who watched the video, the REINA Guide video. It's kind of crazy. It's got like 40,000 views. It's pretty surreal that one of my videos has got so many views, and there's huge support on that video. All the comments are really nice and really helpful and really useful, helping people who don't quite understand certain things about Tekken. There's lots of clarification in there, so I thank you guys a lot as well. And yeah, just thank you. So I just wanted to say thank you guys for all the support on the channel recently. It's been kind of incredible. So yeah, thanks guys. So without further ado, let's get into the video. This video is also going to be a little bit mishmashy because I don't have things like in order properly. It's pretty hard to get things in order just because you'll see because of some people have put like a load of stuff and some people have put like one or two things that I missed out. So we're just going to go through it bit by bit and we'll see what we can find out. Okay, so you can do Hell Sweep into Heaven's Wrath by holding down. From there, because you're +6, it means you can, from Heaven's Wrath, do a 1-4. You can do a 1-4 there. Be careful, the first one is a high, but it is homing, so that's good. Or you can do 2 or Heat Engager, or a Heat Dash combo with 2 as well. So the Iron Fist, you can Heat Dash out of it as well. You can Heat Dash here and get a full combo. Right. So next thing is there's a Power Crush on Heaven's Wrath, which is 1+2. You can set this up from Sentai 1+2, but be careful. You can be interrupted because you're -6 and the Power Crush is 15 frames, so you can be interrupted before the Power Crush even starts activating, so you can get jabbed before you actually start Power Crushing. The next thing, she's also got a Punch Parry in down 3. Leaves to +10 but goes into wave root automatically. You can do a forward neutral. You can do down 3. You can do up 3. Okay, they're all the punch parries you can do, which is more than I thought. So you can do that. And also with these punch parries, you can go into wavy, right? Well, not wavy, but you can do Wind God Step. You can do like, you know, Hell Sweep or whichever one you want, really. But yeah, you get a mix up from there because it's +10. The next thing is a Tsunami Kick whilst on a 4-4. If you hold down, she transitions into Heaven's Wrath, right? On hit, this is +6, which means you get your Heaven's Wrath mix up with, you know, whether you want to do 1-4 or 2, that's safe mid, which makes it a very, very good punish whilst on 4-4. The next thing is you can pick up with while stunning 3 after any crumple effect like counter hit, electric kick. Yes, you can. And I didn't even say that electric kick on counter hit is a launcher. And it also doesn't have to be a just frame either. Yeah, it doesn't have to be a just frame there. Obviously, it's better if it is a just frame. Yeah. Get very good damage from it. Right, moving on. I did not mention that while running 4 can be transitioned into stance by holding down. I did not. While running 4 on its own is +4. If you hold down, you get +8 and a mix-up. And because it's +8 and you go into Heaven's Wrath, the political storm string, which starts off at 17, is guaranteed. If they try and press anything, you'll get a counter hit, and you can obviously counter hit confirm this string, which is very, very good. Okay, so moving on. Heaven's Wrath 1+2 and 1+3 does an unbreakable grab. I'm not sure. I'm pretty sure I covered this before in the previous guide, but yes, Heaven's Wrath 1+3 or 2+4 is an unbreakable grab. It's very, very good. Next thing is Heaven's Wrath 1 can transition into Sentai, and on hit is +12, so you get Sentai 3 guaranteed. If you want, if you can hit confirm this, then you can do Heaven's Wrath 1, hold forward to Sentai, and you get Sentai 3 guaranteed. Also, it's neutral on block, so you can do the Power Crush hit confirm if you want. That's just a little option there. Next thing, Sentai 1+2 will transition into Heaven's Wrath. The funny thing about this is, right, so this is the combo that you get. You do forward 2, but in heat, what you can actually do she can do a whole combo for monster damage again. So if you do Iron Fist, if you do forward 2 or 2 hold forward, sorry, she does a heat dash and you can get a massive combo there. Right, moving on. 2-1 actually counts as 14 frames. I'm not actually sure about that one. You guys are going to have to let me know. This might be 14 frames. I might have got it wrong, but you guys are going to have to let me know on that because I'm just not actually sure. Heaven's Wrath can... 174 can transition to Heaven's Wrath. We've already done that. Heaven's Wrath Political Storm has a power-up by doing QCF before the last 1+2. Yeah, I missed this. I missed this out last time. So... that's normal. That's 38 damage, right? If you do QCF before the last 1+2, it's 44 damage. Making it quite a bit more damaging. Heaven's Wrath down 4-3 is actually a bait. Because if they try and punish the down 4... -15, right? But the last hit is a counter hit launcher, right? So it's actually a bait. Yeah, he's right about that one. Forward 2, Sentai 3 is actually guaranteed. +12, so you get Sentai 3 guaranteed. So there's that as well. I can't believe I missed that out because that's such a key thing of REINA's. That's my bad. Yeah, forward 2, Sentai 3 is actually guaranteed on hit. Sentai 3+4. It's pretty risky because it's a low-high move, but it doesn't jail, leaving you at -20. It doesn't jail, but it is a natural, so there is that. But yes, it does not jail. It does not jail. She can duck underneath. After punch parry, you can cancel out of the Wind God step by manually inputting a wave dash after it takes a few tries. Yes, we covered that earlier. You can do that. Right, moving on. Back 1-1-3. If you hold forward, cancels into Sentai. It's like you just saw. It's neutral, so you can do Sentai Power Crush if you want. That's just a little option there. Also, you can hit confirm Sentai 3 if the 3 hits from back 1-1-3. There you go, that's a natural. 35 damage. Moving on. The stomp reversal for Heaven's Wrath happens only in heat. If someone hits you during the animation of Heaven's Wrath stance, she does it automatically. Yes, I found this out afterwards. So... there we go. So, she parries it automatically if you go into Heaven's Wrath. With when you're in heat. it parries highs and mids automatically. So it's super good because when you're in this stance, you can do forward 2, or you can do 2 hold forward for a heat dash combo. Also, from this stance, you've got your low heat smash as well. So it's kind of crazy. Also, they do nothing and just stand block, but they're ready for the low. You do the unbreakable grab. So yeah, that stance is kind of crazy in heat. In heat, this stance is really formidable. Also, the fact that you can cancel in from this is very, very good. Down forward 2 on block is -8, right? It's safe anyway. But then if you go into Heaven's Wrath, it's -6. It's just very, very good. Right, so moving on. Her while standing 2 counter hit has a pretty strict combo behind it, but it works. Can be done with or without the just frames, but the just frames do more damage. So the combo is while standing 2, 2 tilde 1, and then do down for 1, right? This is going to be very difficult to get it just frame. I'll try my best. I nearly had it, but you get the idea. It's very damaging. If you do it just frame, you get 61 damage. It's very, very good. So thanks for pointing that one out. Yeah, crazy utility REINA has. Right, moving on. Forward neutral 3 is very similar to Brian's 3+4. I believe you forgot to mention it launches on counter hit. Yes, I did, and I can't believe it because it's such a good keep out tool. It does launch on counter hit for a full combo. Moving on. You can get some good damage off counter hit upward 1. You get 3 for heat engage or 2, and you get a combo. I'll comment again when I love it. So you get 2 hit engage if you want, or you can do upward 1 counter hit 1, press forward to go into Sentai, and then press 3. That's all hit confirmable, and you get 41 damage. Or if you're in heat, do 2 hold forward, and you get a full combo. Very, very good. So thanks for that. The next one is very important. Be careful using a wind step, a forward neutral input, because your opponent can catch you with an untackable grab where you enter wind step since it's considered a parry. So if I get REINA to keep doing forward neutral, right? So what happens is, like he said, it's considered a parry. So you get counter hit grabbed because parries can be counter hit grabbed in this game. So yeah, be very, very careful using forward neutral. I don't know why I don't know whether it's intentional or not, but it's very, very risky to just press forward with REINA sometimes. Weirdly enough. Right. Next thing, she has the 13 frame electric. Yes, I didn't actually mention that it's 13 frames. You can do a 13 frame electric. I cannot do a 13 frame electric, so I can't demonstrate this properly. I mean, they're not just frames, but yes, you can do forward, down, forward 2 for the electric, or you can do forward, neutral, down, forward. You can do forward, neutral, down, forward 2 for the electric if you want. So yes, she does have a perfect electric. Thanks for pointing that one out. And then the last comment is advice for wall combos, and this is where things get a little interesting. So what I generally do for wall combos, there are many different options. You can do downward 1-1, 1+2. You can do electric 1+2 for a bit of extra damage. You can do this, which is what I like to do a lot of the time, because if people stay on the ground here, the political storm will actually pick them up if they do nothing. It can be very good on specific stages with explosive walls. It's very, very good. Or like wall breaks or something like that. But generally, that's what I like to do. Or if I'm far away and I do my bound, right? then I will just do Political Storm. Sometimes it does whiff, it's just a little weird. But it gives you good chunky damage, so that's what I do for war combos. And the last thing, which is not what somebody commented, but or somebody did actually comment about their down forward ones whiffing a lot in the combos. I think it was on a different video though. But I'm gonna try and I'm gonna show you what I do now for my combos, because the combos I showed you, the combo routes are all the same. But instead of doing down forward 1 here, I actually do now down forward 2, down forward 1. So that's what I do now. And Sentai 1+2. Delay the Sentai as long as you can before you do 1+2. I know it's very tricky. It's pretty tricky to delay the Sentai for that long. But if you don't delay it at all, it will whiff and you won't get the bound. So yeah, just those two things. I'm sure there are better optimal combos. These are just the ones that I use. I still get good reliable damage and the combos are pretty simple. But the other thing is that the 2 electrics, even though they weren't electrics, still has the same combo. You can do whichever combo route you want. Also with the electric one, you can do up forward 1, forward 1+2, and then do the ender there as well. Okay, so that wraps up the guide. I know it's a bit mishmashy, but I hope that all the same that it helped some of you and clarified some things, and hopefully I covered most of the other things that REINA has. She's like an onion. There's so many layers to her. It feels like you peel one layer and there's just a million more layers to go. So she's the amount of knowledge in this character seems unlimited almost, because of the amount of stances and the cancels that she has, and the hit confirms. So thanks for watching. Also, before I go, I'm going to pin a comment in the comment section of this video, and any tech that I missed in the future, it would be great if some of you guys could point some things out that I missed out, or clarify some things, or just put some things in there that maybe, like any new tech you find, or anything like that, so that people can look at it and yeah, be enlightened by any new tech that REINA has, because like I just said, she's very, very complex and there's a lot to learn still, I'm sure. Anyway, that's going to wrap up the video. Thank you guys for watching, and I will see you in the next one.